Hey, New Horizon, it's Pastor Mark. Hope you're doing well today, and I'd like to bend your ear for just a couple of minutes here. I'm standing outside of Reynolds United Methodist Church, and this is where our son Nicholas is the pastor. And lo and behold, as of July 1, he has been reappointed to Springfield First United Methodist Church. That may ring a bell for some of you, because our founding pastor at New Horizon, Roger Ross, was appointed to Springfield First United Methodist after he left New Horizon. So great ties there, great church, and I'm really proud of Nick. Roger's no longer there, but I'm just amazed at how small the circles are. Isn't that kind of neat how God works? Friends, as we come up on this coming Sunday, April 13th, it begins what we call Holy Week. And Holy Week is a time when we commemorate Jesus' last week in Jerusalem. And so it begins with Palm Sunday, when Jesus comes to town and rides into Jerusalem on a donkey. Then during that week, all kinds of teachings of Christ. And midweek here, he has the Last Supper. And we're going to commemorate that as well in a couple of different ways. One is that on Wednesday, we're going to have a foot washing service. And Jesus washed the disciples' feet. And he said, "As I have done for you, do for one another." And if you've never done that before, if you've never watched one happen before, we'd invite you to come Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. in the worship area. Just a time of very meaningful worship and prayer. And then if anyone would like to be involved, they certainly can. I think it might be a cool thing for you. Then Friday, that's the 18th, is Good Friday. And we commemorate that every year at New Horizon by carrying a 12-foot cedar cross along Mattis Avenue. And you can come and join in the parade. It's a community-wide thing. A number of churches are there. And you can walk with us and you can carry that cross if you'd like. And we always say, strollers through wheelchairs, rain or shine. We're going to meet in the parking lot at the Chase Building at Springfield and Mattis at 9 a.m. And we'll take off from there. It takes about 90 minutes. And then, this is pretty cool, next Sunday's Easter Sunday. The Sunday after that, I should say, that's April 20th. And we're going to celebrate the fact that Jesus is a risen Savior. We serve a Jesus who was raised from the dead by the Spirit of God to the glory of the Father. That's a lot of neat stuff. And so I would ask you to come to Holy Week, approach Holy Week, perhaps read in the scriptures, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the events of that week, and kind of come alongside Jesus and walk with him through his suffering. He did all that for us out of his love for us. And my hope and my intention is that we would fall in love with Jesus again. As we see him pour out his love for us, may it stir our hearts, and may we become more closely devoted to our Savior. That's what I've got for you, friends. So happy Holy Week as of Sunday. And I look forward to seeing you on Sunday morning and along through the week as we walk through Holy Week with our Savior. Love you a lot. See you then. Bye-bye.